My name's Lenny and I work at The New Yorker. I just made something called Remind to Read. It's a way for media publishers or people with websites to give their users a self-driven way to remind themselves about content. The way it works is you get this button that your users can click. You can put it anywhere in your site, and the users will submit their email address to then get a scheduled reminder about the content at some time in the future. They get to pick when they get it, and then when they get it, they get an email that looks like this. It's got the title, a reminder of the date, and then a link back to the content. And if the users want, they can snooze the email to get another email in the future. So in this case, if I wanted to remember to get it in an hour, then I would just click that button. The way it works is pretty simple. You just go to the website. You can sign up, clicking up here. Just put in an email address and a password, and then you'll set up your own account using your domain name and your company name. And if you want, you can put in your company logo. And then what happens is you'll get a JavaScript file that you can add onto your website in the footer, preferably. And in the file contains a unique ID which is associated to your site. And then wherever you want the button to appear, you can just copy this markup. It's an anchor tag with a specific class, and the JavaScript will look for that and then replace this with the button that I showed you earlier. Once you have this set up, your users can click the button, get a reminder, and then you'll be able to monitor either if reminders are being delivered or whether they're being created, so that you can have a higher level view of what's going on. And you can also, if desire, see what kind of content people are delaying. So in my case, because it's all on the same site, it's not too interesting, but if you have a media company or maybe even a blog, you can see what's the content that people are interested in. So that's it. It's pretty simple, pretty useful. If you run a media company, then a lot of people have things like KPIs that depend on the number of visits or number of people who visit their site, potentially for ads. You can actually use this to increase the number of visits from individuals based on creating delayed periods in between people's visits. And you can eventually customize the emails that we're going to be sending out. You control everything, so you can put in, if you wanted to, recirc content associated to other blog posts that you think people might like, calls to action, that kind of stuff. The email itself is a one-time thing, so people aren't subscribing to anything. You right now can't use that email address for anything else, but ideally this is a way for you to give your users a better way to engage with your content and potentially increase the delight that your users have. So check it out. The website's remindtoread.com. You can just click here to get started, and that's that. Thank you.